So with the brand news of Black and White coming in the beautiful sets of obviously Black Bolt and White Flare, in general, this set is just going to be crazy, and the news following it is going to be absolutely nuts. So we'll just kind of jump straight into it and go over all of the new cards that are available to be able to see at the very minimum. This set is going to be full of it all. Obviously, these were the kind of starters that we've seen. If you've not heard about it, you've been under a rock. Basically, the Unova region is 156 Pokemon. Every single card is going to have a Pokeball reverse, a Master Ball reverse, a reverse holo, a normal, and then some sort of illustration rare. If it's an AR, an IR, an SAR, a Ultra, whatever, it's going to have something. So this is going to lead to a lot of cards. I believe somebody was throwing around the number of about 800 plus cards for both sets. So if we was to do the kind of maths on this, you've got two different sets, which are both the same in English and Japanese. Obviously, Japanese are going to get it, or Japan are going to get it first, and then we will probably see the full list, and then English is going to get it like a month or two later. With both of these, they are two different sets. They are two sets that are combined, so you will obviously put them together as such, but they are two different sets technically with two different SKUs. So what you'll find is you get, for instance, Snivy as a number 1, whereas when you go into the Flare, you'll be able to see like 12, 13, 17, 18, 11, and then obviously we go back, you'll be able to see you've got 12, 31. So depending on how you're going to do it, what I would suggest, to be honest, depending on if you want to go Pokeball, Master Ball, how you want to set out the binder, I'll have to show a prismatic one, is you could do it by like how the 151 is, and do it basically like from the Pokedex. Could always be interesting, but regardless, these are going to be the cards that we've got. So obviously, if it was to look through, we are on Black Bolt first. You've obviously got the very cute Snivy. You're going to go through the standard cards like this. Obviously then Cyperia with a beautiful EX. We then throw ourselves into Victini, which is going to be interesting as well with the lines. This is kind of a, what is it, almost like a homage to the Black and White original set, because that is kind of how the holos were done. We have the EXs again, Dynamo. We obviously have got a few more of the standard cards. Obviously, you've got the Tornadus, you've got the 3 different versions of them that have been leaked now, which are fantastic. Zekrom obviously getting himself an EX with the electric version. Landorus, I believe that one is, and then Tornadus as the final one in the Black Bolt set. And then we're going to have a few more trainer cards going forward as well. Again, whether they're going to have any battle compensation or not, it's going to be an interesting one to say the least. Snivy, this is the kind of set that we saw already. Are going to have the already starter versions, which are nice. We have got a Victini, and we are also seeing a very new rarity of the Black and White rarity. So this is going to be a very specific card. I'll try and pull it up in a second. We have then got, and I think that this version of Victini is obviously going to be an AR. We are going to have multiple of some of the legendaries more than likely. So Zekrom more than likely has an SAR as well as a Black and White rarity as well. We got obviously the Landorus, Thundurus, and also what's the first one called? Landorus, Thundurus, of course. So again, all ARs, which are very nice indeed. This is just going to be a crazy set. We have got Cyperia as an SAR technically, and the others, I believe, are not classed as that. So I'm going to be interested to see what happens there, but we will kind of get over to that. This is the BWR, the Black and White rarity that looks outrageous. So these are going to be incredible in themselves. Apparently there is going to be a few. It's not necessarily just going to be Zekrom and Reshiram. Apparently Victini's getting one, so it will be very interesting to say the least. We have Tepig, apparently. Obviously Pigmite. We then have Emboar coming in with the holo. Then we also have a Reshiram EX, which is always fantastic. Oshawott obviously coming in. And like I said, we'll be interested to see, do the numbers align, and how you want to set out the binder is going to be the really geeky part of it, with that I'm personally going to really enjoy. Obviously then we go to Stoutland, which was both versions. Got a few energies that will obviously come into it, some trainers and some more energies, and then we go into the ARs again. This is kind of what everybody wants to see. We've already seen the Tepig sort of stuff, but this is where it's interesting, because Emboar and also I can't remember what the other one is, are coming in as ARs. Whether they are going to be changed as SARs or there's going to be another version, I don't know, because obviously Cyperia has already got a SAR in this, whereas Samurott is going to be an AR as well. Love the Wingles in the background, obviously. And then this is going to be the final one we see with at the minute as the Reshiram EX black and white rarity. So these are kind of all we've got at the moment to go with. There's going to be news breaking every single week, every single day that is going to be coming out more and more. Obviously, if you want to keep up to date with any of the news, the Pokebeach is a fantastic place. We've seen Fungus and Among Us coming in as well. There's just going to be quite a few decent things coming through as we see. Obviously, we've got Joltik coming in as well as extra cards do hit this market, but more than likely Poke Collect, give it a day or two, they do tend to get them up pretty quickly, so definitely go and check everything out. There's lots and lots of information coming out with these and it's going to be incredible. The hype starts here.